Hi, I'm Rachel, and I'm here to talk to you about how I've been dealing with an anxiety disorder for about the past year. So for me, this has been associated with having pretty severe panic attacks, and so around the beginning when I started having them, they would be 3 or 4 times a week. The first few times that I experienced having panic or anxiety symptoms, I noticed that it was harder for me to breathe, or that I would have like the tingly feeling in my hands, my heart would be racing really fast. A lot of people don't talk about how physical an anxiety disorder can be on your body. It can cause things like that to happen. It can cause you to not be able to breathe, and so there are a lot of other side effects besides people just saying like, oh, calm down, take a deep breath. I moved from the East Coast to Michigan to start school here, and so I had just started to feel like at home I had a kind of network that was helping me, and so being thrown farther away from home, I didn't know anyone in the state or at the school, was a really big transition for me. It was really hard to try to figure out how to handle what I was dealing with in a completely different place. I think that it's really important to try to find a person, a friend, an adult, anyone that you can trust and confide in, because I think that can take a really big weight off your shoulders to have someone to talk to about what you're dealing with. And so it can take a really long time. For me, it took almost a semester to come out and talk to someone about it. But whether that can be therapy, whether it can be talking to a friend, I think that's really important to make sure that you have someone to trust and to talk to know that you're not alone with what you're dealing with. So with anxiety or anything similar, I think it's important to realize that there are good weeks and bad weeks. And so ultimately, I feel like it does take time. And even though that sounds really overwhelming at first, and it can sound like you want it to happen now or you want it to be solved now, I think that over time you can learn how your body reacts to certain situations, or you get to know how your brain is going to work when you're stressed out or when you're feeling depressed or anything. And once you learn how you react, then you can learn how to deal with it from there. And once you find the things that work for you or the people that can help you, then that's when everything's going to start getting better.